up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for Sunday. You know it's a Sunday fun day around here. May 19th, 2024. Good morning, hello, good afternoon, good evening. Please visit thebuckeyecast.com. I got two things for you. We got the shop where you can buy your hats, shirts, any Buckeye gear you like. You got the video vault. Get in there and check out the recruiting videos, the condensed games. You got Ohio State legends, highlight videos, all of them commercial free. So check those things out on thebuckeyecast.com. And then your next directive is please make sure you're subscribed on YouTube, or if you're listening on podcasts, please make sure you're subscribed there. Give the show a follow, however you do it through your podcast app. And then please also hit the like button. If you're listening on podcasts, please leave a review of some sort. I would greatly appreciate that. So today we're talking about more recruiting, the 2025 offers on defense, the corners and the safeties. As I correct my notes there, got a little coffee brewing. That coffee's almost gone. So anyways, we're talking corners and safeties. Now, we've had a lot of hubbub, a lot of talk lately about these corners. Got Naeem offered visiting Oregon over the weekend. Not sure what's going on with Dorian Brew. So guys like that, let's get into it. When you had the decommitment of Blake Woodby, it looks like he's looking at Oregon. He took a visit there a couple of weeks ago, right before he decommitted. So anyways, let's get into it here. We've got a lot of dudes. Got 15 corners. We're going to go through all of them. We're going to skip Jonte Gilbert because he was the first decommitment actually at corner. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay. First up, our guy, the Buckeye commitment, number 1 corner in the class, number 5 player in the class, 6'2", 170, Devin Sanchez out of Houston, Texas, North Shore High School, the 5-star, 9978, number 2 player in Texas, committed to the Buckeyes back in January, locked in, no issues with Devin Sanchez looking elsewhere. Now, Naeem offered, number 2 corner in the class, number 6 player nationally. He's a 9978 as well. These guys are identically rated in the composite. 6'1", 185 from Birmingham, Alabama. Parker High School. Miss Parker. Friday for you fans. So Naeem offered visiting Oregon. He said it's nothing to worry about. He committed back in February 4th of this year. So he says nothing to worry about for the fans. We'll see. Doesn't make me feel better, I'll tell you that. Next up, Fahim Delane, 6'2.5", 195 from Our Lady Good Counsel High School in Maryland. He's a high 4-star, 9832, number 30 player in the class, number 2 safety, number 1 player in Maryland. It's a high priority guy for the Buckeyes. Things have quieted down here. He did have some crystal balls much earlier in the year. These came in February. Yeah. All these 3 crystal balls came in back in February to the Buckeyes, but lately things have quieted down. And it looks like he wants to take his time. Maybe he wants to enjoy the process a little bit more. Anyways, moving on. Dorian Brew, 6'2", 185, down in Conroe, Texas, near Houston. He's a 9875, a 5-star, number 22 in the country, number 4 corner, number 7 player in the class. You remember his mother is a former Ohio State track star. Dad played at LSU. And he's in Texas, in the Houston area. So a lot of different schools pulling at him. Even the cheaters thought they were in there for him for a little while. Formerly from, is he from Dayton area, I want to say. Anyway, spent a lot of time as a child in Ohio, then moved to Texas recently. So these crystal balls, 3 crystal balls came back in January for the Buckeyes. But again, things cooled down. We're not sure where things stand there at the second. You got Mark Zachary the fourth. He's 5'10 and a half, 164 out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He has crystal balls to Notre Dame. I thought he committed there earlier this month. Pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he committed to Notre Dame. Anyways, he's a 9'4", 1'2", nationally ranked 134, number 15 corner in the class. Might be a little late to get in on him. You got next up, Darius Dixon, 6', 180 out of Mater Dei High School out in California. He's a high 4-star, a 9'5", nationally ranked 101, number 10 corner. He's got all the offers from coast to coast. We'll skip Blake Woodby because it's rare that you bring a decommit back into the fold. He was 5'10 and a half, 175 out of St. Francis Academy, number 7 corner in the class. Jonte Gilbert, we'll skip him as well. He was first guy into the class over a year ago and was the first guy out of the class. Next up, we got an Auburn commit, Devin Williams, 5'10", 165 out of Buford, Georgia. We love our Buford guys. Those guys aren't afraid to venture outside of the neighborhood. 9'2", so he's a 4-star, 185 in the class, number 21 corner. He could be a real possibility. You got Chuck McDonald, 6', 180 out of Mater Dei out in California. He's a 9'5", number 8 corner in the class, number 87 player overall. You got Dijon Petaway, 5'10", 175 out of Katy, Texas. We love our Texas corners as well. He is a Texas A&M commit back in January, but I think all cards are on the table at this point. 9'3", 1'8", number 15 player in the class, number 174, or number 15 corner, sorry. Next up, Cameron Miller, 5'11", 165 from New Jersey. He is an 8'8", 7'8", so a 3-star, solid, nationally ranked 423, number 67 corner. Then you got Onis Konanbani out of South Carolina. He's 6'1", 180. He's a 9046, nationally ranked 287, number 27 corner in the class. Jet White, cool name, 6'2", 169 out of Miami, Florida. He is currently committed to Maryland Terrapins, but that doesn't seem like a difficult flip. He's an 8'8", 5'8", number 440 in the class, number 35 corner. And then Tyler Redmond, he is a Tennessee commit going back to November last year. 6'1", 175 from Alpharetta, Georgia. He's a 8'7", nationally ranked 664, number 61 corner. Okay, those are the corners. Probably you might see some more offers go out there in the corner room very soon. So let's go through these here. Safeties, we've got 10 of those dudes. Plus, we've got some guys that are listed as athletes, like Trey McNutt, Jameer Joseph, guys like that. Okay, let's get into it. First up, DJ Pickett from over in Zephyr Hills. They make great spring water, although I don't know how many springs are around Zephyr Hills. Anyway, 6'2", 170. He is the nephew of Ryan Pickett. You remember his other nephew, what's his name? The other Pickett that went to Miami last year. Anyway, DJ is he's a 5-star, 9'9", number 7 player in the class, number 3 at safety, number 1 player in the state of Florida. Looks like things have really cooled. I don't know if things are ever warm, honestly, between Ohio State and the Picketts. So he's probably going to stay in the South, probably in Florida. Next up, Jonah Williams, 6'3", 203. He's from Galveston, Texas, 5-star, 9'9", number 10 player in the class, number 1. They got him at linebacker here in the ratings, but that weight, he could play safety still. Does have 2 crystal balls to Oklahoma. Next up, Kanoa Winston from Gonzaga High School in Washington, D.C., 5'10", 185, high four-star, 9540, nationally ranked number 89, number 10 safety in the class. He has national offers across the board. Next up, Messiah Delhomme, a strong Buckeye-ish lean, I guess. 6'1", 196 from Warwick High School. That's right. In Newport News, Virginia, 9226. So he's a solid four-star. Number 209 in the class, number 19 safety in the class. I would say Ohio State's probably his best offer right now. Next up, Dallas Golden, 6 foot, 176, current Notre Dame commit. He's from Tampa. Berkeley Prep is a four-star, 9525. That school cranks out some players, man. Number 93 in the class, number 11 safety, number 13 player in Florida. But again, committed back in April to the Irish. Next up, another Irish commit back in March, Anthony Saka, linebacker. He could play safety, 6'3", 225. They got him listed at safety here from St. Joe's Prep over in Philly. We've talked about that school quite a bit lately. He's a 9'3", 1'3", nationally ranked 180, number 23 LB. Jaden Hudson, 6'2", 175. We were once in on him. He's from Pittsburgh, California, but looks like he's got a crystal ball to Oregon. He's a 9'2", 3'2", nationally ranked 208, number 18 safety. He has offers from everybody coast to coast. I'm sure the Buckeyes would love to get back in on him. Next up is a Buckeye commit, 6'2", 185, Deshaun Stewart from DePaul Catholic in New Jersey. He's a 9034, so four-star, just under the wire. Nationally ranked 290, number 26 safety in the class. Then you got another Buckeye commit here, Cody Haddad, 6'1", 175 from St. Ignatius. Yes. 3-star, 8811. You got to remember, he only played 4 games in his junior year. He had a broken arm, came back early with that broken arm and played through it a bit. But again, just not enough tape out there to increase his rankings yet. Wait until he goes through the camp season and everything and goes through his senior year. Those rankings are going to change. They got him at 29 athlete, number 16 player in Ohio, but yeah, he's a good one. His family has a long lineage of NFL players in it too. His dad played. All right, next up, another Notre Dame commit from January. Ethan Long, 6'2", 185 from Greenwich, Connecticut. Same high school as Miles Walker, the Buckeye tackle. He's a 3-star, 8850, nationally ranked 448, and number 37 safety in the class. Winding it down here, we got 2 more. This one's a big one, though. 6 foot, 180 out of Shaker Heights, Trey McNutt, the legacy. 5-star, 9867, nationally ranked number 24, number 1 safety in the class, number 2 player in the great football state of Ohio. He's got offers across the board. He's taken all the visits he can. He's enjoying the process, which is fine. But dad is on Eddie George's staff at Tennessee State. So seems like mom is kind of steering him towards not following in his father's footsteps for some reason. I don't know why, but he said multiple times he's going to take his time. He's not rushing into anything. So expect him to take all of his visits, and this commitment could go into the fall. We'll see. And then you got Jameer Joseph. He's a guy that has been kind of quiet. They got him listed as a corner here, athlete/corner. He's from St. Joe's in New Jersey, 6 foot, 172. He's a 9248, nationally ranked 202, number 22 corner. He's a guy that the Buckeyes have been paying close attention to. He hasn't gotten a lot of publicity, and a lot of people talking about him, but he's very well could replace Blake Woodby in that slot corner position. So we'll see about that. He's got offers from Penn State, Notre Dame, a lot of the big heavy hitters. So those are your corners and your safeties that we have offers to out as of right now. Obviously, this will change, and we'll be talking about it. We'll update you, let you know who's the latest to be offered and things like that. So Keep it locked in here. Please visit thebuckeyecast.com. Make sure you're subscribed to the show, and please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.